Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, set to go with Week 2 of the NFL on ESPN. Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Berman. Week 1 certainly had its share of surprises. Will Week 2 continue in that vein, or will things start to even out a bit? We'll see. We've got an excellent early season matchup for you here. Seahawks, Buccaneers. It's go time.
And look at all the happy tailgaters as they get set to cheer for the hometown team. Hi folks, Dan Stevens here, welcoming you to Tampa Bay Stadium. With me, my colleague, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, this game features a big-time matchup between an elite wide receiver and a defensive back who's one of the best in the league.
That's right, Dan, and you've got to figure they'll be seeing a lot of one another today. Corey Holt, he's a magnificent talent. He's clearly one of the very top receivers in the National Football League. His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer, Wayne Starks. He's a highly competent cornerback. What I love about this guy is his agility. He can stay with a receiver to knock down a pass or make an open field tackle. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a real dogfight in store for us.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
It's heads.
Jason Elam kicking off for the Seahawks.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Time for Buccaneer football.
Elam kicks it, and we are underway. Paul decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20.
Kevin Falk got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Buccaneers send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Makes the catch out to the left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Pass interference, number 51, defense. The penalty is declined.
First and 10. Ball at the Buccaneers, 40-yard line.
Go down, go back,
Pennington throws a bullet, and it's caught at the 47. Finally stopped at the 41. First down.
Corey Holt is just crazy good on this play, Dan. He refuses to be intimidated by triple coverage. I would have tried to throw somewhere else, I think. Oh, but it didn't matter. He made the catch. Great job.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
It's intercepted. Stopped at the 35.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Seahawks are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 35-yard line. Fletcher crushes him behind the line at the 34.
London Fletcher likes to plug things up down there. 5'10", 245, and a strong presence on the field. This guy knows how to keep an eye on the ball and hone in on it like a heat-seeking missile.
McGahee gets the ball again and heads left. Tackled at the 32. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Well, at just 5'10 and 245 pounds, London Fletcher is pretty small by NFL standards, but he's no dummy out there, earning the nickname .com for his ability to read offensive plays before they get started.
Brady gets all of his arm
First
into
down,
this pass,
Seahawks.
and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Come on, Tampa. Show some heart. Play some team.
First and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Single back, single back.
McGahee has his number called on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Willis McGahee used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
That took some strength, Peter. You
Second
can't
and
plow
8.
him down the way you
35.
plow through a buffet line.
Hey, that depends on what you're serving. Prime rib, watch out.
Bruce goes in motion. McGahee picks up about 2, and that brings up third down.
Willis McGahee powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down, empty backfield. This one will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Willis McGahee had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
He couldn't hold on to that one, and maybe that's why they don't throw to him that often.
No, he's more of a runner than a target out of the backfield.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Elam boots it from 50 yards out, and
The field goal
they
attempt
take
is
the
good.
lead.
Jason Elam really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
Jason Elam kicking off for the Seahawks.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elam kicks this one away. Holt fields it all the way back at the 1. Tackled at the 25.
Torrey Holt got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Buccaneers were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 25-yard line. Pennington unloads this one to the left, and it's bobbled and
Pass is
dropped. Incomplete.
Torrey
Holt
the
looked like he
intended
was
receiver.
all over that one, but it
Number
just got
23
away
with the
somehow.
coverage.
Tough incompletion.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
Second and
No,
10.
normally he's pretty sure-handed
The
there.
Buccaneers, 25-yard line.
Rip, 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 rip. Single back, single back.
Bolden hammers
Pass
the
is
receiver
incomplete.
and forces him to drop the
Number
ball.
33 was the
Incomplete.
intended receiver. Kennard Lang with the coverage.
Come on, Pennington.
Third and 10.
Please make this a little bit harder
Ball
for
at
me.
the Buccaneers, 25-yard line.
Lucy, Lucy.
Dennis Weathersby managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
That's his second tackle so far. Smith lines up to
Smith
punt
in
after
punt
the 3 and out.
Number 10 to make the return.
Smith gets the ball and punts it away. Luke fields the punt at the 23. Tackled at the 25.
Triandus Luke didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Seahawks will start this first play of the drive at their own 25-yard line. Brady rifles it out left side, and the
First down,
reception's
Seahawks.
made at the 37. Finally stopped at the 39. That will bring up first down.
Well, look at those last year numbers there. That's great production.
39-yard line.
Mason goes in motion. Briggs makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
With the deflection.
Lance Briggs managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Brady throws a bullet to the flat, and it's incomplete.
That ball ain't going nowhere.
Let's finish this series off strong, D.
Single back. Single back.
McGahee catches it in the flat, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
First down, Seahawks.
Willis McGahee makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays
and
off
10.
those shorter catches.
Ball at the Seahawks, 50-yard line.
McGahee takes it for his 5th carry, and he searches for a hole. Brought down at the 49.
Number 36.
Willis McGahee got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
And that,
Second
Peter,
and
was
9.
a terrific tackle by, in my mind, one of the most athletic defenders in the game today.
No argument here, Dan. I saw him working out during the week, and I'll tell you what, he could bench press a Mack truck.
Luke goes in motion. It's intercepted. Dragged down at the 41.
I'm coming out.
Michael Lewis has great presence of mind to react to the pass and make the interception.
He turned upfield hoping that he could add some positive yards to the play.
Yeah, he gets a little, but that pickoff was most important.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Buccaneers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 41-yard line. Paul will get the handoff and passes the line. Stopped at the 42.
They're going air. They're going
Second
air.
and 9. Ball at the Buccaneers, 42-yard line.
Down. Single back.
Peterson tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike Peterson not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
Wow, look at last year's stats. Talk about a great season.
Pennington airs this one to the left sideline, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Jerron Bolden couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Smith gets ready to punt this away. Smith takes the snap and punts it away. Luke takes it at the 15. Stopped at the 23.
Triandus Luke did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Seahawks had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 23-yard line. Brady puts his arm into this one, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 21 was the intended receiver. Roosevelt Colvin with the coverage.
Tom Brady is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 57 yards and 1 interception.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Seahawks 23-yard line.
Hauls in the pass, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Isaac Bruce is squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Jukes. Tackled at the 49.
Ball carrier. Roosevelt Colvin with the tackle.
Watch the counter.
Second and 5.
Counter.
Ball at the Seahawks 49-yard line.
Mason grabs the rope right side and is at the 10. Touchdown!
Pass interference, number 27, defense. The penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Jason Elam to attempt the extra point. Number 16, holding.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good.
Yeah, give me some, man. Give me some. We're going all the way. Right here. Look, stop.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elam rockets this one deep. Paul decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 15.
Kevin Falk thought he had some running room from the end zone, but gets planted before he gets to the 20.
The Buccaneers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 15-yard line. Paul will lose a bunch here, and that will bring up second down.
Mike Peterson not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down with 3 receivers to the left. Burleson goes in motion. Peterson tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Holding, number 25, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Tank Williams clearly earned a flag on this one. He held his man a little too obviously here. Yep, defensive holding is the call, and I got to agree with that.
Counter, watch counter. Wing double. Rhino. Down. Strong back.
Paul has his number called on first down and rambles for about 5. And that'll do it for
That's the end of the
quarter
first
number
quarter.
1. The Seahawks enjoying the lead 10-0.
Here comes the screen. Rhino. Strong back.
Picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Kevin Falk powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down with the tight end right. Pennington zings it to the right side, and they convert on third down.
Nate Burleson had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
What a big play on third down, Peter. His run after the catch is what made the play work.
Yeah, Dan, you have to fight for those yards in that situation, and that's exactly what he did.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
All day, baby.
With the
All
deflection.
day. You ain't getting nothing.
That's my main man. That's my main man right there. That's my man. You see him? Oh, baby.
Come on, Pennington.
Second and
Please
10.
make this a little bit harder for
Ball
me.
at the Buccaneers, 31-yard line.
Rhino! Rhino! Down! Way back! Way back! Way back!
Pennington uncorks this to the left sideline, and
Pass
it's
is
tipped.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number 22 with the
Jerron
deflection.
Bolden got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read
Third
there.
and 10.
Third down, and this is the seventh play of the drive. Paul catches it over the middle and tries to get free.
Number 33.
Brought down
Pass
at the
complete.
36. Peterson with the tackle. That will bring up fourth down.
Mike Peterson made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Smith lines up for the punt. Smith gets the snap and punts it away. Fields the punt at the 24. Tackled at the 32.
Triandus Luke racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Seahawks come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their 32-yard line. Mason makes a tough catch and is well past the markers for a first down.
Tom Brady lived dangerously on that play with a pass into double coverage, but the throw was on target. What a pass.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lining up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 149 yards and 1 touchdown.
First down, both wideouts to the right. Again, carries this one off to the right and gains about 3 yards.
Roosevelt Colvin with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the Seahawks, 50-yard line.
Alexander didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Tom Brady has had a number of pass attempts, and we've seen that his guys are out there running their routes and trying to make plays. He would like to do a little bit more, however. So far, he's got 144 yards and 1 touchdown.
This is the series here, baby. We gotta stop him.
Single back. Single back. Down. Check. Wow, 22.
Brady throws a bullet here, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Fred Thomas swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Sauerbrunn takes the long snap and punts it away. The Buccaneers haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 20-yard line. Ball gets the call on first down and runs into traffic.
Number 33,
Glover
the ball
tackles
carrier.
him behind the line of scrimmage.
Leroy Glover with the
Leroy
tackle.
Glover targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of
Second and
scrimmage.
10.
That's his second
Ball at
tackle
the
so
Buccaneers'
far.
20-yard line.
This one will fall
Pass is
incomplete.
Kevin Falk
Number
didn't have
33
anybody on him,
is
and
the
yet he
intended
couldn't make
receiver.
the catch.
If
Number
complete,
61
that would have
with the
made for a
coverage.
bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Not a lot of potential on that call.
Third down,
and
10
10.
yards to go.
Ball at the Buccaneers' 20-yard line.
Down. Set. Great. 34.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Bernard Lang just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
They stop them cold. Fourth coming up.
Exactly what this defense
Smith
needed to
in
do.
punt formation.
Smith lines up to punt
Number 10
after the
makes
3 and
return.
out. Smith gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Luke fields the deep punt at the 33. Tackled at the 35.
Triandus Luke got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Seahawks will start this drive at their 35-yard line.
Weak back. Weak back. Set.
McGahee gets his 7th carry of the game and heads left.
Number 21,
Brought down at the 36.
Simeon Rice with the tackle.
Willis McGahee has been battling the D, but the D is winning this one. Look at this. No real yards to speak of anywhere. Tough game. He's only got 5 yards on 7 carries.
Second down,
and
1
8.
man back.
Ball at the Seahawks' 36-yard line.
Down. We stay. We check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
McGahee picks up about 2, and that will bring up third down.
Run out of gas, baby. Better refill.
Grady throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 42, and he's stopped right there. Lewis will be credited with the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Michael Lewis brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense didn't budge on that play, and they force a fourth down. Sauerbrunn gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone.
The Buccaneers can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 5-yard line.
Single back. Set. Blue. Finish it.
Ball picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
I'm on you, Tori.
Second
I'm on
and
you.
8.
Single back.
Ball at the
single
Buccaneers'
back.
7-yard line.
Check 3. Down. Set. Black. 44.
Ball will get the carry on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Ball carrier, Deion Grant
Okay,
with
so
the
we
tackle.
went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Third and 3. Ball at the Buccaneers' 11-yard line.
Pennington throws a big rainbow here, and it's caught at the 33. Eventually tackled at the 50. That will bring up first down.
Chad Pennington airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball, Dan. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
It's taken them a little time, but they get one of those big tosses to come down right.
They're not going to be afraid to supersize their passing game if they need to.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. First down, tight end to the left. Paul takes the handoff and gets past the line. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Second and 8. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Pennington rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number 22 with the deflection.
We're bringing it. I'm bringing it. Yeah. I told you.
Chad Pennington has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 97 yards and 1 interception.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
Grant hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Number 22 with the
Jerron
coverage.
Bolden had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That
Smith
was a
in
good
punt
call
formation.
by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure
Make
was.
the return.
Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Smith gets ready to punt this away. Smith takes the snap and punts it away. The Seahawks come out on the field, and they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Bruce hauls it in right side and is at the 30.
First down, Seahawks.
Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 1:14. First down.
Yo, defense, stop napping, stop slacking off. Let's go.
Watch the pass.
First and 10. Ball at the Seahawks, 42-yard line.
Down.
Brady unloads this to the right sideline, and the reception's made at the 40. Eventually shoved out at the 30. It will be first down.
Walt Harris finally makes the play, but not in time. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah, gave up a lot of yards before forcing him out of bounds.
And, Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
First and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go.
30-yard line.
Luke makes the catch on the right sideline,
Touchdown,
and he's
Seahawks.
in for the score.
Briandus Luke had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Jason Elam to attempt the extra point. Number 16, holding.
Now the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good.
Yeah, right here. All the way, man. Take it. Go. Hard right here.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elam rockets this one deep. Paul downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers need to score here before half to have a chance later. They'll start at their own 20-yard line.
Blue 22.
Ball carries it past the scrimmage and gains about 3 yards.
The ball carrier, Leroy Glover.
Kevin Falk is really struggling to get any traction, so to speak. No room to run anywhere, and he struggled just to get 17 yards on 10 carries.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Buccaneers, 23-yard line.
Down.
Burleson didn't haul that one in, and it falls
Number
incomplete.
82 was the intended
Nate
receiver.
Burleson had some room on the
Anthony
fringes
Simmons
there, but
with the
couldn't
cover.
reel in the pass.
Another incompletion out left, and it appears that side of the field has not been kind to them at all.
Not at all. They got to go somewhere else, look for a
Ball at the
different matchup.
Buccaneers, 23-yard line.
Weak back. Stand. Gray 25.
Pennington uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's
Pass is
tipped.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number
That
22
will bring up
with the
fourth
deflection.
down.
Jerron Bolden came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice,
Punt formation.
aggressive D.
Number
Smith
10,
lines up
make
to
the
punt
return.
after the 3 and out. Smith gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Catches it at the 30. Dragged down at the 32.
Triandus Luke got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
First and 10.
The Seahawks offense takes the field with the clock at 26. Brady really rifles this pass, and the Seahawks take their first timeout.
Come on, defense, you blew it.
Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
Switch. Black 22. Switch. Black 22.
McQuarters tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
R.W. McQuarters came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. McGahee carries it for the 9th time and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Third down with a split backfield. Harris makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Seahawks in command of this one, 17-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Seahawks are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Tank Williams was in the right place at the right time. as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. After driving 32 yards on 6 plays, Jason Elam get the call for the lengthy field goal attempt, and he would in fact deliver, connect on the field goal. Seahawks midway through the first, Seahawks leading by 3. Michael Lewis shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Seahawks ended the first quarter. Derek Mason was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 51-yard touchdown for the Seahawks. Seahawks winning 10-0. Tom Brady would find his target on this one. Buccaneers late in the second quarter. Torrey Holt is going to run a great route here. Have a look as he creates some space and is able to bring this in. Seahawks still late in the second quarter. Seahawks out in front by 10. Treandus Luke had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. They've opened it up now and lead by 17. Seahawks creeping up on the end of the half. Tom Brady connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bucks are down at the half, 17-0. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Tom Brady has played like a man possessed. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Seahawks will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are dominating this game. Currently, they are up large, 17-0. Let's get down to the field and the action. Luke decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. They've turned the ball over, but they have survived their mistakes. But you can't survive that kind of sloppy play for long. It's going to come back to bite you.
Susie Colber is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Mike Holmgren gave me a moment to speak to him at halftime. He's been thrilled with their defensive execution, saying, "We've shut them out defensively, and our offense has been taking care of business. We can't get cocky. We just have to keep after it and give them no chance to come back on us." Back to you, guys.
Susie, thank you. Fletcher penetrates and stops that back at the 19.
London Fletcher targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game. Brady just rifles this one, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference, number 55, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Lance
Automatic
Briggs
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan, and he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
1st and 10. Ball at the Seahawks, 32-yard line.
McGahee gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Second down from the I.
Ball at the Seahawks, 35-yard line.
McGahee gets the call again and gains about 3 yards. Bruce grabs the fastball over the middle, and they convert on third down.
Isaac Bruce took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
Ball at the 43.
Bruce goes in motion. Brady zings it to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
You ain't getting nothing past me. Nothing past me. Nope. Nothing.
Tom Brady is putting on quite a display out there, Dan. He's finding his receivers and getting into a rhythm out there, both with the long and the short ball. He's racked up 264 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Second down, 2 receivers to the left.
Ball at the 43.
McGahee loses 1 on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Lance Briggs was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Brady unloads this one to the left, and it's complete at the 25. Hunted down at the 20. It will be 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Bruce pulls down the floater out left and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Pass interference, number 36, defense. The penalty is declined.
Well, look there. He's up over 300 yards for the day.
McGahee will get the carry on 1st down and picks up a couple.
London Fletcher with the tackle. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 5.
McGahee picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
You know, Dan, this might be a nice time to try a little fade to their go-to receiver.
Brady rifles it out left side, and it's intercepted. No one in front of him. Stopped at the 32.
Face mask, number 74, offense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Kenyatta Jones really yanked on that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
The Buccaneers offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their 47-yard line. Ball gets the ball and ends up losing about 3.
Kevin Falk has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 14 yards on 11 carries.
Second and 12. Ball at the Buccaneers, 44-yard line.
Down!
Thomas sacks him back at the 40.
Adalius Thomas comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row.
Buccaneers, 40-yard line.
Down! Set! Go!
Williams puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Wayne Starks was in man coverage and played it pretty tight. Tight enough for the incompletion.
It was 3rd and very long, and it didn't look too hard for the defense to stop that play right in its tracks.
You know, Dan, that's what pressure on 1st and 2nd down will get you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out.
4th down ahead. Smith lines up for the punt. Smith takes the snap and pummels this one deep. The Seahawks were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Bruce catches the bullet out left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
First and 10.
Oh, look there. 150-plus receiving yards. He's been making plays all game long.
Brady zips it to the left sideline, and it's complete at the 44. Chased down at the 29. First down.
Isaac Bruce makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
Nice catch, Peter, and his stats reflect that.
Definitely, Dan. He's now got 180 yards on 9 catches. Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
McGahee chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
Second and 5. Ball at the 25.
McGahee takes it for his 17th carry and picks up a couple.
Willis McGahee stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Bruce goes in motion. McGahee picked up about 7, and they will move the chains.
First down, Seahawks.
Isaac Bruce delivers what we call a textbook block on that play.
And why exactly do we call it a textbook block?
Because it feels like you're getting wrapped with a textbook. One of those really, heavy science ones.
Yes. Nice play, and they will convert on third.
Great execution, Dan. They did everything right.
First down, 10 yards to go. McGahee takes this one way out left and gains about 3 yards.
Roosevelt Colvin with the tackle.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Second and 7. Ball at the 13.
Bruce catches the heater left sideline and gets past the markers for a first down.
All right, baby, first down.
Isaac Bruce faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well, but he was still able to make the catch. That guy's a great receiver.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
McGahee picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Come on, D, big stop, big
Second
stop.
and goal. Ball at the 3.
Colvin tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Roosevelt Colvin swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D. Well, I bet we see the pass here, right to his go-to receiver.
Brady throws a heater right sideline, and it is not reeled in, incomplete.
Walt Harris closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, goal to go. Elam from 20 yards, and it's through the uprights.
Jason Elam puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elam booms a beauty here. Paul downs this in the end zone for a touchback. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Seahawks in command of this one, 20-0. The Buccaneers haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 20-yard line. Paul carries it for the 12th time and picks up a couple.
Anthony Simmons with the tackle.
Kevin Falk just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he's struggled to get 16 yards on 12 carries.
I'm on you, Torrey.
Second and 8. Ball at the Buccaneers, 22-yard line.
Down! Set!
Pennington rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Mike Peterson played his coverage very snug, and as a result, the pass was incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Catches it left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Chad Pennington uncorks a dynamite pass there with 2 defenders on the prowl.
Really incredible accuracy, but I'll tell you, that's got to sting if you're on the defense.
Righto, Dano. You know, they could have brought 8 guys on that play. Wouldn't have made a difference.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Slides down at the 46.
Counter.
Second and 5. Ball at the Buccaneers, 46-yard line.
Paul gets the call on second down and will lose about a yard here.
Igor Olshansky not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 3rd down. 3rd down from the eye. Pennington unloads this to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Tank Williams got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Smith gets ready to punt this away.
Number 10 to make the return.
Smith gets the snap and punts it away. Luke fields the punt at the 14. Dragged down at the 23.
Triandus Luke did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Seahawks will start this first play of the drive at their own 23-yard line. McGahee gets the toss and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 26. Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Seahawks, 26-yard line.
McGahee picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Brady throws this on a rope, and this one is incomplete.
Fred Thomas shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Sauerbrunn lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Sauerbrunn takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Fields the deep punt at the 20. Tackled at the 30.
Corey Holt returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Buccaneers offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 30-yard line. Paul has his number called on first down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Mike Peterson with the tackle.
Let's do it, baby, yeah!
Double tight.
Second and 6.
Rip.
Ball at the Buccaneers, 34-yard line.
Paul goes right up the middle and picks up a couple.
Shut him down here. Let's go. Shut him down.
Pennington uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Jerron Bolden closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
Fourth and 4. Ball at the Buccaneers, 36-yard line.
Down. Set.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
Deion Grant makes a great effort on this play, getting his hand up there and tipping the ball incomplete. Let's take another look. Oh, that's how you play D.
They don't convert on fourth down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
The Seahawks offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. McGahee will take the handoff and picks up a couple.
Michael Lewis with the tackle.
You better run for your
Second
life,
and
Brady.
8. Ball at the 33.
Down. Set. Green 18. Green 18. Hut,
McGahee chews up 9 yards, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Willis McGahee gains a lot on this play, but it wasn't all him. Watch. Yep, he owes everything to those blockers, baby. They cleared the path for him.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
First down, both tight ends left.
Ball at the 24-yard line.
down. Rhino. Throw back. Blue 36. Blue 36.
Noble tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon Noble was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his second tackle so far.
McGahee,
Second
come on,
and 10.
man.
Ball at the 25.
Liz. Strong back. 39. Hurry. 39.
McGahee carries it for the 4th straight time and takes it upfield.
Gain of 10
Tackled
yards
at
on
the 15.
Boy, they get some good yardage out of this one, Dan, and they do it a number of good ways. Good line blocking, good downfield blocking, and a nifty run to boot. Nice play.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Third down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Brown 22. Brown 22.
Rips him down. The Buccaneers take their first time out. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Elam kicks it from 33 yards. It's good.
Jason Elam puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
That field goal makes him 3 for 3 out there. Hasn't missed one yet.
And you can't coach that.
Jason Elam kicking off for the Seahawks.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elam booms a beauty here. Holt downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:52.
Blue 22.
Troop catches it in the flat, and that will stop the clock at...
Chad Pennington has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 117 yards and 1 interception.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:49.
21-yard line.
Down. Larry. Single back.
Pennington makes the pass, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 32.
Nick Ferguson gets the interception, but that really happened because his teammate got in there and tipped it. Oh, it's all about coordinating your defense, man. Playing as a team.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Seahawks offense takes the field, and they are already in field goal position. They'll line up at the 32-yard line. Pittman carries this off his... The Buccaneers will take a timeout. That's their second.
Second and 8. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Down.
Pittman. The Buccaneers take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down, just a single receiver on the field. Pittman has his number called on third down and is brought down short of the markers. The clock is still running. That will bring up fourth down.
R.W. McQuarters brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's tackle number 6 for him. Good game so far.
Definitely. Check it out. That's a confident kicker's stats.
Elam kicks from 40 yards out and puts it straight through the uprights and good.
Jason Elam knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
That's his 4th field goal of the game, and he has generally looked pretty good.
He's doing his part, and that's what you want from a kicker.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elam rockets this one deep. Paul decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 19.
Kevin Falk got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Buccaneers will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 51. Pennington gets all of his arm into this pass, and the reception is made for a 1st and more. 25, 15, and touchdown.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Corey Holt is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the point after, and
the extra point
it's
is
good. They're setting up for the onside kick. Brown bounces it up. Pittman gathers it up at the 44. Brought down at the 45. Number 88 was in on the tackle.
Michael Pittman is quick to react when the onside kick comes bouncing his way. Watch him move and get the football before the kicking team has a shot. It's all about reflexes.
They can't bring down the onside kick. Pretty aggressive play calling there, though.
Well, the offense has like a 1 in 4 chance of recovering those, but they knew the risks.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Get it, come on. Getting high, y'all. Get it, come on. Getting high. Get it, come on. Getting high, y'all. Get it, come on. Getting high. Get it. Get it.
And that is going to do
That's the
it
end
for
of
this
regulation.
one. The Seahawks come out on top 26-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job out there. Yeah, that's right, fellas. That's right, fellas. We got it.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Seahawks stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Lance Briggs is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The ball at their own 42. The Reverend Isaac Bruce had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. That set up a no-brainer 20-yard field goal. Bucks losing by 20. Chad Pennington would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Hawks have it after a turnover on down. Jason Elam gets the call as they can't punch it into the end zone, but the short field goal is up and good. A 34-yard field goal. Seahawks up 23-0. Nick Ferguson was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. After driving 9 yards on 3 plays, Jason Elam would come on and connect on the field goal try. Connect for the 4th time in this one. The Bucks answering right back. Bucks back by 26. Torrey Holt came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Seahawks come away with a win, 26-7. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his depth passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Tom Brady is on hand with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You really showed up today, and you prevailed with a big victory. What was the key to your success?
Today's win was huge. The coaches, man, it's all about the coaches. If it wasn't for our coaching staff out here, we wouldn't have got it done. So I give a lot of credit to the coaches. They were a big edge in winning this game today.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.